Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nuestra Tabla Rasa. And tonight's show is going to be about lucid dreaming, whether it's a perfect dream or the perfect way to set up for your nightmares. Um, I've actually missed the whole total, but that's fine. Millie will be with us shortly. She's having a little bit of computer issues, and we're going to let Mercury retrograde influence us and not let it bother us. We're just going to live with it and be happy. So let's see, Victor, how has your week been?
Man, Lucky, it's been good. I can't
Good,
complain.
excellent.
Just topped it off with the Boyo weekend, as you guys know, and
Mhm.
hey, it doesn't get any better than that. And plenty of interesting experiences this week. Interesting dreams that I mentioned. I mentioned them, of course, on Truthwave, but wow, I wouldn't say any of them were lucid level, but man, just it's just been a great week. It's just been a great week energetically. So many things happening, and things get thrown at us, and we take it in stride. And I love that because it's like growth. So yeah, great week, man.
Excellent, excellent. And Trista, how has your week been?
Very good. I was offered a job opportunity that I ended up having to turn down,
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
um, yeah. But you know what? I was just thinking, like probably maybe 2 hours ago. I thought, you know what? I feel like this was the universe giving me the opportunity to say, I know I'm worth more than that, and to prove that and set that precedent and that boundary. And I feel like that's like a good step. So I'm excited.
That's excellent. That is excellent. That's a good way of thinking about it because, yes, the universe does give us messages in strange ways, and you
Yeah.
found that, and that's excellent because I did
There were
see that.
just red flags everywhere.
Yep, I
So,
did. I
yep.
did see your show when you mentioned it, and yes, they were the red flags are all there, and you stood up for yourself, and that's excellent. That's excellent. Um, and me, I just had an adventure, and that's just how I'm going to go with it. My week has been a typical week every year this happens, and I'm just going to go with it. It's fine. Mercury retrograde, or just happens to be how that is. I'm going to go. I'm going to go with it. It's fine. My son is healthy. My wife is healthy, and right now that's all that really matters. No matter what shakes up in my life, that's fine. I don't care. But it's good. It's good. Um, Want to discuss lucid dreaming? Trista, do you lucid dream ever?
I hardly remember my dreams, and I've only had a couple that, I mean, I don't know if I'd call them lucid, um, but possibly like where I knew I was dreaming and tried to take control kind of thing. I don't know
Excellent.
if we want to wait until we get deeper in the episode before we get into personal stories, but yeah,
Sure.
only
Yes.
a couple
Yes.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. And Victor, you seem to indicate that you can lucid dream. Can you lucid dream?
Whoa,
Have you?
whoa! I indicated that. That was not my intention. I do apologize if that's the way what I indicated. I have had, I would say, I've had like one, and that was
Oh,
recently within the last couple months. Because I was aware that I was in the dream. That's probably the first time ever. The first time ever it's happened. I was aware and I actually molded it somewhat. Well, no, wait. Let's back up. Now, I probably had about three where I've had real awareness in a dream. So about three total. But the last one that happened, let's just say my awareness was turned up even more so than the other two, the previous two times. Because the previous two times were kind of more like a choice. And the last time was very, I knew I was dreaming. I knew I was dreaming. But I still woke up out of it and I was like, oh, said some choice words. And then I tried to go back to sleep immediately and I couldn't get back in there. So,
yeah. For me, there's little tricks and techniques that I use for lucid dreaming, but that's also involves a regular day. And the only time I realize I lucid dream is when my life gets kind of weird, where I'm like, what's going on? And I can go into my tricks and techniques that I use, and I looked up others that for the longest time I didn't look in tricks or techniques. I just used my own and see what would happen and what I know, and go from there. But for me, it was just one of those things where I'll just go in. For me, I will always look at my hand, usually my right hand,
mm-hmm.
and because I was told once, it was took once that your dreams cannot make a hand. And that might have been one of those things where a suggestion, where it puts in your. So then, whenever my life went weird, I started looking at my hand, and weird stuff would happen. I had like 7 fingers, or my fingers would turn into branches or something like that. And that's when so when my life got weird, like I was with my friends, and they would say, why are you doing that? I'm looking at your hand. I'm like, well, when things get weird, I tend to look at my hand to make sure I'm not dreaming. And they started laughing, and I'm like, that's what I do. And that's when, when things get weird, I look at my hand so that I'm like, wait a second, this is weird. Maybe I'm in a dream, and I look at my hand, and if it goes weird, I know, wait, I am in a dream. I can influence this.
That's part of the technique, though. The hand thing. That's the way I learned, is to look at your hands if you're in the dream. Go ahead, Trista.
So is it a coincidence then that dreams can't make hands properly and neither can AI?
That has been a recent thing. That has been a recent thing that people have been discussing, and it's been blowing my mind. And especially when I'm in a dream, and I'm like, wait a second, am I in a video game? Am I on a video game? Hi, Millie. Welcome. We're glad to see you, at least. I was so happy to see you. It is so
or half
great.
Your face, anyway.
We appreciate you being here. I know how frustrating it can be, but we support you. Scotty Boy, thank you for coming here. Thank you, Love for Foster Kids. Thank you, Care Bear. I think Care Bear was here.
Was she?
I honestly, Hinny, thank you, Hinny. Thank you, Lakeside Laura. First Wave was. Oh, I don't see First Wave. The first person here. I don't.
First Love.
First, but that's a different show.
That is a different show.
Especially when you say it like that.
Butterfly
really
Readings.
Different show.
Butterfly Readings is here. Linda, Country Music. Thank you all for coming. If I miss somebody, I am so sorry. Yes, Scotty Boy, the universe is silencing Millie, and maybe that's her chance to keep her voice clear, because I knew that a couple weeks ago her voice was on the mend. But yes, we see Millie, and that's the most important thing. Where have I gone? Oh, yes. The looking at your hand thing. And
where are your signs?
Oh, that's right, the sign.
Oh my God, that's a good one, Kim Kids.
Oh, I miss it.
Yes. So thank you all for coming. Really appreciate you. And if we miss your chat, yes, we love you all. Thank you, Millie. Yes, and if we miss something in the chat, we apologize. It's something that we're still working on, getting the chat and watching the chat and the show and everything. It's because there's lots goes on, because the chat's on the side of the picture for us, but in the conversation, sometimes we miss things.
Well, and I can't compute words on that I'm reading and words coming in audibly at the same time. My brain doesn't do that kind of thing. So I have a hard time for sure.
And that's 2 of us, and it's a lot, because especially when you're in a conversation, sometimes the chat gets away from us. But it's all good.
Oh, I suppose I can talk.
Yeah, you if you want to.
Unless I'm interrupting you constantly, sorry.
No, see, now is where we say stuff. I think Millie thinks this way. And see, watch how fast she writes. I think Millie thinks this way about lucid dreaming. And then that way she's scribbling and scribbling and scribbling. Oh, there we go. Hey, thanks for the mega loud shout out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Probably Millie is some of the greatest lucid dreams, and the universe is holding her back from telling us the whole story. But it's okay. It's good.
Just write it down, Millie.
Write the whole thing down.
Her face.
So, yes, lucid dreaming, and I don't even have a clock on my screen. I can probably, okay. It's all fine. It's all good. Lucid dreaming. Back to the subject at hand. So, Victor, you believe that you have had some dreams that you have controlled, and that's what I'm going to go with. If you can control even part of a dream, that's lucid dreaming. 100%. That I'll go with that. And actually, if you can realize you're in a dream, that to me that's lucid dreaming to me right away.
If you can, what did you say? Sorry.
if you realize, hey, I'm in a dream,
Yeah. Okay.
while in a dream, because I've done it in life and that
Yeah.
didn't work out very well for me. Sorry. I, I'm a maniac sometimes, and that's the problem in my life. But
And that's okay.
yes, poor Millie. So Victor, you have realized you're in a dream, and can you give us a story?
Sure, sure. I was in a dream where I was in some kind of house that I wasn't aware of. And let's see, I was in the house and I came across someone from my past, and this someone was being very aggressive with me in a specific way. And I rebuffed that person, although it was very tempting. But I rebuffed them because I know what they are. You follow me? I knew now, I know. And I was seeing them in my dream in this way. And I was able to say, no, I don't want that. I don't want any part of that. And I was able to change the course of the dream by simply making that decision, because then all that energy that was being put at me from that person shifted. And then we ended up going to some kind of, I don't know, pasture, beautiful pasture with flowers and things like that. It was almost like I was trying to get softened up to maybe change my mind or something like that. And then I said no. And then I kind of just came back. Then I woke up. And so, of course, I look at the medicine and everything. I look at the freaking medicine and everything. And it's just the thing that I do. And I think I rebuff them because I know that person is not good for me, not good for me. And then it's interesting how we go to the past, we go to that beautiful, what's the other word? It's not a pasture. It's a meadow or something like that. It's just beautiful with the flowers and beautiful to walk through. But then also you get these readings. You get readings from people saying, oh, someone from your past that was very significant to you is going to come and try to sugarcoat everything, but be careful, because you know that it's just lipstick on a pig in a sense. It's just what's that? It's false. It's false energy. It's false presentation. And so in a sense, I followed through it. I followed through with the guidance that I received by not letting it go any length. So yeah, it's interesting in that regard. I can throw another one in unless you're ready, Trista. That I actually go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one that I had now. So when my sister taught me about astral projection, so I was very, very young. She said you can leave your body either when you're in that in between state, when you know that you're sleeping, right? So either when you're falling asleep or if you're in a dream and know that you're dreaming. So at that point, I kind of became intrigued with that idea. So I remember having a dream where I was like, okay, I know that I'm dreaming, and it was a scary dream. So I was like, I'm going to take control and I'm going to stand here. And I remember my sister was in the dream with me, and we were in a restaurant, I think, and there was some monster that was around. And I thought, okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to stand here, and that monster is going to come through the door, and we're going to be able to kill it. And so then I willed that to happen, and then the doors opened, and my sister came through the doors instead of being standing right beside me still. So it didn't work, but I still, I was aware that I was dreaming. So I haven't been able to take control of a dream, but I've had that awareness and tried. And there was another one more recently where that kind of happened too, where it was like, I know, and I want to have that, I want to take control of it, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So.
X, can you hear me?
I don't know if that's, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Everything on my screen is frozen, but I guess everything is still working.
Oh yeah, you're not moving.
Okay,
you're
know
not
what?
Moving.
We're gonna think it's the funny thing. Mercury's playing tricks on us, but that you can hear me. That's all that matters. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. I have another computer which I can see the chat at least. That's fine. You know what? It's cool. I'm not gonna let it. Yes, I have had lucid dream where I had one dream where I had a person harassing me, and they were harassing me it was just terrible. And I stopped, and so I realized, wait a second, I don't know you in real life, but I know you here. This is a dream. And of course, looked at my hand, and my hand was being weird. So I said, okay, I'm going to go with that. And so I manifested a cage, and I put them in a cage. And they said to me, yeah, that's fine. I wanted to be in this cage. And I said, no, I made the cage. I put you in this cage. And it was a big cage. And they said, no. Oh, am I still here? Okay, good. I said to them, no, I put you in that cage. And they said to me, there you go. Millie said, yes, great. Yeah.
She's going to act out your dreams.
Great. And then they touched the bars, and the bars turned to sheer gold. And they said to me, they said to me, I made the cage gold, so I did this. And I said, no, you're in the cage. I put you in the cage. And I said, no, I want to be in the cage. It was one of those things where I'm like, okay, what do we do from here? And I said, there's no path forward for this. I have no idea what Millie's doing, but I can see her at least. And at which point I woke up, because I knew there was just no path forward. But there was another one, which was I was in a city full of people, and I realized, wait, this doesn't make any sense. And I realized it was a dream, and then they all disappeared, and that made it really difficult.
Well, we need to clarify something too. Is lucid dreaming actually astral? Like you said, you did your out of the body experience. I didn't think those were the same thing.
It's not that they're the same thing. It's that you can get to astral projection through lucid dreaming.
Oh.
From my understanding.
Oh.
Because you can, anytime that you know that you're asleep, you should be able to leave your body.
Yeah, it's a stepwise process. It's part of it's like a collection. If you can do one, you can do if you can lucid dream, you can also fly. And if you can fly, you can astral project from, the dream. It's like a stepwise process. If you have control of your mind, you can do everything. I think that's the idea.
I can fly in my dreams.
Oh, great. Well, that's fantastic. I can't.
That's pretty sarcastic. And okay, well, just to make it worse, I don't really like it. It makes me nauseous.
Yeah.
It gives me a physical reaction that is really unpleasant.
I can jump in
but I do it anyway because it's because I can.
Well, no, that's the most important thing, is that doing things that challenge you, and it's your dream. It's your dream, and if it doesn't, it's like, yeah, you're experimenting, and that makes sense though. It makes you, because I tried to fly in dreams, but it's more like jumping like on the moon or something like that, because I can't stay up too long. I end up jumping high, looking around, and landing again, and I can't fly. I have flown in a car once, but then it fell when I challenged myself, and the car smashed. It wasn't even my car. It was a dream, of course. It wasn't it was a car I owned anyway. It was an old car I used to. I had a '74 Malibu, Chevy Malibu. Loved that car, and I was driving that in the dream. I'm like, wait a second, I don't have this car anymore. So then I started driving. I started flying, and I'm like, oh, awesome! Wait, cars can't fly, and it came down and smash, and tires flew everywhere and everything, because I challenged myself. I lost because I doubted myself, and that was the problem. When you doubt yourself, it kind of does what it wants.
Well, they can fly in Harry Potter, especially the second movie. I think the second book, they have a car that's enchanted that flies. Mm-hmm. So did you recently read that book or see that movie?
I have not read or seen a single Harry Potter.
Oh man!
Wow.
Now, I have a question for you guys regarding this.
Excellent.
Do you think this lucid dreaming is something that people are? Do you think it's like a gift, like a clair in a sense, or do you think it's something that can definitely be developed?
I
Both.
Definitely think it's developed. Go ahead, Trista.
Because clairs can be developed.
Ooh.
So So why not? I think it's something that you can work on. And I think because I've read a lot of things like just even for remembering your dreams, like write them down right away kind of thing. So um so yeah, I think that practice and just being mindful about it and writing as much down and all of that kind of fun stuff, I think could get you there.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I do. I mean, there's a lot of ways to help with lucid dreaming and creating the dreaming, and that's one of the things is looking at your hands, reading books, because I guess the part of your brain for reading is turned off in your dreams, so that you'll the text will change or even become blurry, so you really can't read it. Well, for me, if I try to read a book in my dreams, it becomes like hieroglyphics or
Mm.
Hebrew or Chinese. It just changes something that I and actually not any of them something that would be stylized that would stylize letters, and I would say, um, although also in dreams I can speak fluent French, which I can't speak. I speak a little bit of French, but in these dreams I can speak fluent French, and it's like, but of course that's in my head that I believe I speak fluent French, and everyone who's speaking to me is speaking what I believe is French, but who knows? Because it's all comprehension, and for me, dreams are weird anyways.
Yeah, but you know, it's almost like when you hear a foreign language. At least this is me. I feel as though I should be able to understand this. I should be able to understand this. And it's almost like we have all these languages, we know them all in a sense. We know them because when we're in a dream state, we could probably communicate with someone from China. We're probably out there every night. There's somebody from Russia, somebody from China speaking 16 different languages, 16 different people, and we're all communicating, whether it be telepathically or whatever. So maybe telepathy. Oh, we're going to go into a rabbit hole here. Maybe telepathy is maybe you just hear the words when you're dreaming, or via telepathy. Maybe you hear the words as the person would understand. So like kind of a universal translator sort of thing happens in the dream state. Wow.
So,
Sorry, no
Millie,
more of
what do you
those.
think about telepathic communication?
Awesome.
hmm hmm I agree.
Now,
I agree with you. Yes, 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 yes.
now, do you have some guides for us, Lucky, on how
Oh,
to?
yes, yes. I mean, we discussed some of them, which is checking your hands, which is one of my favorites, and of course, reading text, grabbing a book, trying to read a book, supposedly checking the time and looking away. In dreams, time may change unpredictably, or the clock display might be nonsensical, or just might disappear entirely. Which I've never seen that, but I've never actually looked at a clock in my dreams. Like I said, I've
I
never
don't know
actually.
if
Go ahead.
I don't know if I've ever seen a clock or a book or anything like that in my dreams. That's interesting.
That's interesting because yeah, that's I've never seen a clock in my dreams. Um. Oh, this is a weird one. Which again, I looked this up to get ideas from other places. Um, perform the finger push through test. I hate this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Try pushing your finger through the palm of your hand in the dream.
Ew.
Your finger will pass through. This grosses me out. This cringes.
Yeah.
The thought of this really grosses me out. But again, I'm not doing this. There's no way I would do this in a dream because I can't. Um, Another thing is that dream journals, which Victor has discussed, if you keep a dream journal, it helps you, because when you wake up, you write it down, which puts it from, was it, basically, so it puts it back into your brain, your long-term memory.
Mhm.
That's what it is. And if you keep doing that, and I guess this is the most important thing, keep a notebook by your bed and write down every detail of your dream immediately upon waking, because that helps it put it from the short term to long term. Push your finger through garlic. What? I don't get that.
You don't want to.
I don't know if you want to get that or not.
I don't know. I'll be naive. That's good.
Yeah, there's
Ano-
just Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Lucky. Sorry.
No.
Oh,
You can
okay.
go. I've got a lot, but we can discuss any of them.
Okay, because there's another thing too that says reality testing, and you kind
Yeah.
of mentioned that throughout the
Yeah. And
day. So
yeah.
you're asked like right now, are we dreaming? Am I
Mm.
dreaming? Am I dreaming? Are we dreaming right now? And all of us are in the same dream?
Yep.
Or
And
is
that
actually this the dream state? And when we sleep, we're going back to our normal thing.
yeah, that is something that someone that I do other shows with, Robert V, Milky Way Soul Tribe, he mentioned that he can't meditate, but he's very good at lucid dreaming. And
Hmm.
that's something I've done shows with him for years, probably 4 years now, off and on. He's never mentioned that. And he's done shows on everything, but never done a show on lucid dreaming. And he pops in this, would say, yeah, I can lucid dream. This was a couple days ago, and it blew my mind saying, you do all these shows on different subjects, but he never does lucid dreaming. It's something he's good at. And that blew my mind. He was talking about that. At one point, he was realizing that he has a whole dream life and a physical life, and they're separate, but they're detailed. And it was like something that I never experienced before. I didn't go deeper into, but again, maybe some of us, well, Trista, not the, because she can't remember most of her dreams, but the people who can remember their dreams, maybe there's a continuing story. And Millie, we don't know anything about her dreams because she keeps them secret because she won't tell us anything.
She is being tight-lipped tonight.
But
I had another fun one where I
good.
knew I was dreaming, and everyone in my dream told me that I wasn't. And they're like, no. And we were living in this like dystopian horror place where there were these like alien monster creatures with like tentacles that were kind of our overlords. And I was part of this group that was trying to rescue people and bring them into this safe house that we had. And we were brought in this little girl, and as we were standing like waiting to file in, she suddenly sprouted her tentacles, and we're like, but she's a child, like we still have to help her, don't we? Like, so yeah, it was weird. It was very weird. And then in my dream I was like, okay, i I knew I was dreaming in spite of everybody telling me no, you're not. I was like, okay, so I think I had one person say, so what you do to figure out if you're dreaming, you go to that what do you call it, phone booth that's in the middle. We were kind of in the desert, and so you go to that phone booth that's way the f out there, and
Oh,
call, and then you'll wake up. And I was like, okay. So I started going, then I'm like, but I don't have a quarter. So I was like, okay, then I'm going to look down and I'm going to find a quarter. I decided, and I looked down, I couldn't find a quarter, but while I was looking, I woke up.
wow.
It was a really long dream too. Like there was so much more to it, but yeah, very fascinating to me.
That is awesome. There is so much in that dream that
Yeah, I know. Has anyone heard about a book by someone who tracked memories from people who are medically? Ooh,
So this is very
so people
interesting
can. Yeah.
because I've had a conversation with some people gathered here tonight that what if we wake up? What if this is a lunch break we're on? A lunch break or something like that. We meet for lunch, we go sit in these beds and have these lifelong experiences, have all these super detailed experiences. And
My volume's not working.
and
It is now. It
Millie.
is now. Millie, we just heard you.
Oh, good. That's great.
Hi. Yay.
Hi.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, I'm going to mute for a second because now the kids are coming to make noise real quick.
I was just gonna mute. But
Maybe she was muted the whole time.
but what if we wake up? What if we wake up and then boom, we just had these lifelong experiences, and all of us, say all of us are at lunch. Everybody that's here right now, what, all 25 of us or something, and we all wake up and like high fiving and whatever. We could be little purple people. We could be rock beings. We could be whatever. Hey, let's go incarnate as humans. And then we wake up and we're all like, wow, that was a freaking trip. I'm going to be a girl next time. I'm going to be a guy. Oh, I'm going to be a movie star, or whatever.
Hmm.
And then we all just pick.
There was a really interesting story on Reddit where this guy he was biking and he was hit by a car, and so he went through all of the healing and whatever, and I think he met his like wife when he was on the ground or something. So anyway, he gets married to this woman. They have a child. His When his kid's about 5, he notices this lamp in his room, and he's just fascinated by this lamp, and he just sits and he stares at it, and he doesn't eat and he doesn't sleep, and he just is obsessed with this lamp. And his wife is like, dude, you gotta let it go. Like, are you okay? Maybe you need to see somebody and get some counseling or something. But he just stays obsessed with this lamp. I might have some of the details wrong, so just bear with me. um, and then the light from the lamp is getting larger and brighter and larger and brighter and larger and brighter. And then he wakes up and he's in the hospital because he was just hit by that car. But he lives this full life, and he mourned his wife and his child for the rest of like until he wrote that for Reddit or whatever.
I wonder if that's in the
He
same
was
book
still.
that Richard was just talking about.
I wonder. Yeah, that's what made me think of it. And it was minutes.
Thanks. Okay, so can we? Do you guys want to do? I don't want to intrude on your agenda, Lucky, but do you guys want to do like a mass lucid dream tonight? Do you want to try to set the stage for one?
Oh, that would be fun.
So if so, where do we meet? Let's decide where we want to meet, and have everyone gathered here right now go try to meet there.
Yay!
There we go.
Yay.
Does that sound like a good idea to you, Millie?
Yes, it does.
Do you have a location in mind?
We can meet at that beach again,
The beach.
or
Hey,
because somewhere that everyone knows.
Well, Sedona Bell Rock
Like
is
the
just,
Truth Wave,
I've never been
the
there.
Truth Wave Beach.
The Truth Wave Beach.
meet at Saturn, or we could go meet at a purple
Or on the moon.
planet. Meet at a purple planet next to a purple lake, and we could all be purple plants, just flowing in the wind. Take a break. Yeah.
Where else could we meet?
Okay. Every one of you guys, all of you, choose a location, and I'll put up a poll, and we'll let chat decide where we're gonna meet.
I say the moon because that's somewhere that we all know.
Okay.
Not that we've been there.
Yeah, but that's good because we've all seen pictures of the moon. It's pretty simple.
Okay,
I mean,
Just not the dark side. There's bad shit going on back there, I hear.
that's what I'm saying. So what if someone's not so good and they land on the wrong side?
Okay, that makes that's the
I
beach
think it's
is what-
pretty.
Yeah.
It's just intention, right? Just see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need something we can all be familiar with. So,
We could
You're
do the
right.
surface of the sun.
Ooh, that might be
That
hot.
sounds too warm for me.
I'm mature.
I need more hot flashes.
I want to know why my camera's off center. I lent my kid my laptop, and now this happens. And then look, I'm literally sitting like next to my computer so that I'm in the center.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh my god.
That is weird.
that is weird. Interesting.
Okay, so what is your location? You're going to stay with the moon?
I don't. What got the most votes?
We haven't voted yet.
We haven't done it yet. We haven't picked places yet.
I'm putting it in right now.
While we're doing this,
Oh, you doing?
there's a herb that's supposed to help for. So traditionally, it was used in some native cultures to co-dream, so you can dream with other people.
Ooh.
And when I bought it, it was actually in a I was going to say blend, but it's just the one herb called Lucid Dreaming. That's supposed to help, but it didn't work for me. It was delightful tea, though. The herb is Sweet Gale, if anyone cares. It's called cannabis. No, that makes me not dream.
Yeah, it messes
Yeah.
with
or
it.
not remember my dreams.
Well, I can remember they all get messed up though. Cannabis does some really messed up things. Lucid or not, it's just a mess.
At first, it would make me remember my dreams more, and then over time, not
Where's
so
your
much.
location, Lucky?
Stonehenge.
Oh, good one.
I love Stonehenge.
I
Just
might,
I've never
I
been
might vote
there,
for that.
and I really would love to be there. And
Millie?
I think that's a cool location. Are we all supposed to pick?
Yeah, yeah. So where do you want to meet for the Lucid Dream? We're gonna let chat pick.
Can you do Trista first?
Trista's Moon.
I did. I
Lucky's
said the moon.
Stonehenge. Millie's not paying attention.
No, it's not that. It's that I'm trying to think of a place that everyone has seen in pictures, and I don't know where everyone has seen in pictures. That's
I
not
mean,
creepy.
there's the South American pyramids. But I can't remember a single one of their
Machu
names.
Picchu.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Ooh.
Oh, I like Machu Picchu, but I'm partial to that. But hey, I'll do
No,
it.
no. So
Okay.
that's the thing.
I haven't been there.
It's yours, so you
Yeah.
can pick anything, and then they'll let the chat. We're just picking places that we like, and
I was gonna say Egypt. That main
Ooh.
pyramid that we all just saw.
it's a pyramid.
Right?
That goes with the idea. Yeah, sure. We all seen it.
So you want to go with
Right.
the
That's
Egyptian,
yeah.
Egyptian
Or the
pyramid?
Sphinx. Yeah, something that everyone has seen. I'm thinking the pyramid probably has better energy.
Yeah.
I saw Trina Pacific Ocean, and I didn't read the rest of it, and it freaked me out. But okay, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go with the Egyptian pyramid. That's the pyramid.
Cheops.
I think it starts with a T.
Bye, Misha.
No, wait, you're right. Cheops. Yep.
Egypt. She said Egypt, not. I have no idea what I can. Though there's a lot of them in South America. That's another thing.
Are you from New Jersey?
All right, here we go. All right, chat, go ahead and vote, please.
My moon.
Wow. Oh my
That
goodness.
just paints a different picture.
Oh, but you didn't pick one,
I
Victor.
was just gonna say, Victor, how come you didn't put? Because you would have put Sedona.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would have said Sedona. But
Are we
Egypt.
voting too?
Egypt sounds very nice as well.
Purple Sedona. I've lost my train of brain. That's cool. Oh, we didn't ask Millie. Millie, have you
Yes.
lucid dream?
Yes.
Oh,
And I find that the best time to lucid dream is when I get up just a little bit before it's time to wake up. So, like, if I get up and, like,
Mm.
let's say, have to go to the bathroom like at 4 or 5 a.m., let's say, and then I go back to sleep, in that next hour or so, that's when I can lucid dream because I'll go right back to the dream that I was having, or I'll go into a dream where I am more awake than asleep and I can control it.
excellent. And do you have a dream you remember that you could share?
Um,
Somebody hasn't voted. Go ahead.
I wish you would tell them that when they don't like. No, I don't care. But yesterday I went to, and it's funny because I've never really had mall dreams, but yesterday, a section of my dream, I went to a makeup counter at a mall, and I got there, and I'm looking through, like the ladies like showing me all this makeup and everything, and then I remember thinking, I'm bored, and it was me and myself telling my dream self that I was bored, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here. And then I was like, all right. And then so I left and I didn't buy anything. And then it was so funny because I was like, that had to be a dream because if I'm in a makeup counter, I'm going to buy everything, and then I was completely disinterested with what she was showing me and saying. And I was just like, and it was a mall I've like a Macy's or something like that. And I was just like, okay, that's it. I want to go. So
May I analyze that for you?
yes, tell me. I don't need any more makeup.
It sounds like, because like makeup is us changing our appearance and changing our like how we present to the world, right? So perhaps that's you going like, I don't want to be wearing a face that isn't just mine.
Oh, there you go. I like that, but I don't know. But so yeah, I want it out.
Hmm.
And there's been other dreams where, like, I remember a dream going in a house that I didn't know,
Hmm.
and it was 70s, and I remember being able to tell myself where I wanted to look and what I wanted to see. And that's like
Mhm.
really like low skills. I think when I was younger I had more skills. And the key to doing things in lucid dreaming is your imagination, I feel. And it's also like if you're gonna fight and you want a weapon, you think of it and you get it. You don't like try to find it. It's all about your mind.
Yeah, that's yeah, that is interesting. But I think that's also key for manifestation, where it kind of helps you if you can lucid dream and create things in your own dreams. You can also create things in real life, which is why I get freaked out with sometimes I can actually create, which is what happened when I'm like, this can't be real. I just manifested this. And I'm looking at my hand. My friend's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, this is not real. This must be a dream. And they're like, no, this isn't. I'm like, yeah, that's what you would say if you're in the dream. And it really didn't help at all. Um,
Okay, so let's go back to what that song was that I'm not reading. That Scotty put up Abracadabra, right? By the Steve Miller Band. Was that this
yeah.
morning or what? So Abracadabra mode is you say it and you get it. It's instantaneous. Abracadabra.
Mhm.
So when you're in that
Mm.
abracadabra mode, right away.
Yeah. And that's an old abracadabra is an old thing where it's in multiple. Oh,
Because they were telling us.
yeah. There was it. Oh, I forget which culture had it. What they had actually had amulets with it written on it. It had to be Latin because it was Latin words, but I think it was created from an older thing. And Beckley Tepe,
That would have been a great one.
that would have been phenomenal. But again, that's just partial. That's only a piece of it. But that's awesome. Um, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It-
we're tied. We
well,
have a
that's what,
tie for the
it-
I
poll.
didn't even vote for my own.
Did you not?
I voted.
I didn't.
are you kidding? This group is a pain. You're a bunch of pain.
You have an odd number
Okay.
and yet an even number of people, plus us four, that's still an even number. Everyone should vote.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pull a fast one. We'll end the poll and then give two more choices between Stonehenge and the pyramids.
That's what I was thinking too.
All right.
Well, it's Lucky's show. So let
Oh,
him.
I'm sorry.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, 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 no.
No, no, no. What I mean by
I
that is let him have the winning choice.
no, no. I want the most. I think if we make people choose, if you allow people to choose, they're more likely to be able to manifest it. I think
Oh.
having the group do it, because I want as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with Victor. How's that? But again, you're a bunch of pains. There's 21 votes.
We love you.
Yes, do that. Do that because these people just can't play nicely. We're gonna make them choose something so we can all agree upon something. I think that's the thing.
I think Richard was pushing for no homework.
Yeah. Well,
Linda says we should go to her place. I agree
Black
because it's really
Void.
close to me.
The Black Void. I don't want to go to the Black Void. I do terrible things there.
Then everyone could say they were there and they weren't.
Oh, the Black Void.
But a black void would also be a cat. We could just go visit a black cat.
Oh, the void cat.
Oh, this is-
You know you inverted that, right?
Yes.
Why? Victor,
Oh,
you're a pain.
did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, a little bit.
Everyone's
I don't even know if I believe you.
There you go, Richard.
Now I've lost my train of thought. Ability to do.
Ooh,
Oh,
look
so
at this. Ooh, 11 votes in, 13. Stonehenge is
Wow.
coming out on top.
So are
Really?
people voting for the person or the place?
That's a good question. Which makes me feel bad.
I did it for the
You
place
hurt my
personally.
you hurt my
Yeah,
feelings, Trista.
you should
Oh, these
vote for the
people.
place,
I
not
have
the
no feelings.
person.
Back, Millie, do you have a technique to make sure you're lucid dreaming? How, do you have a way of telling if you're in a dream?
No, I was listening to those techniques that you were saying, and
You do have
I,
them?
I've never seen a clock or told myself to go somewhere specifically. There's people that I've totally heard of that though, but that not
No,
of a clock.
I,
Um, that kind of sounds Back to the Future-ish.
no, I would like to have your perspective. I mean, like I said, for me, a lot of this stuff is new to me, except for the hand thing. The only thing I used to do was the hand thing. Everything else was things I discovered. And I looked this up because I wanted to go as much as I went a long time without actually finding how to lucid dream, just without looking it up. I just wanted to do it myself because I figure a lot of this is suggestion, and I wanted
I
to go what I felt best with.
what?
What
I'm not going
happened?
to look at the chat. I went a lot of years not dreaming,
Oh wow.
um, and yeah, I went a lot of years not dreaming. I want to say like close to 20, almost like 15, 20, like a lot of years. So only when I started dreaming again, that I was happy that I was even able to start lucid dreaming again. Uh, I've heard of people doing certain techniques, and there's only one thing that I always tell myself: don't eat in your dreams,
Hmm.
and kick out anyone that you know shouldn't be in there. And I've
Ooh.
managed to effectively do those. And I say that because there have been two YouTubers that I have said, "Oh, this video looks interesting," and I click on it and I start watching the video. And that night, I've seen that person jump in my dream. Could it be
Oh,
coincidence? It could be, but it was weird because they just appear and they observe me, and it's been like in my dream. There's been enough of a I don't know if we would call it startled, but there's been enough of a know how to turn around and say to them, "Hey, you don't belong in here." And the minute I do, they go away. So I think it's that
hmm.
they, in my opinion, that they know I'm clicking on them, and they're I don't want to say powerful, but they have the gift of knowing who's watching their videos, let's say, or there's something up with them, and they will come and scout you or
Hmm.
pick up on who's there. But I've had that happen to me
Creepy.
twice.
That is, I've never heard of don't
Did
eat.
Yeah, I was gonna ask why would you not eat in a dream?
Well, I've heard that when you eat in a dream, it's someone trying to do something nefarious to you.
Hmm.
So could be
Mm,
like black magic related or something. So I don't eat and drink. I
interesting.
also don't like other people to drive in dreams. There has been, in
Mm.
fact, recently there was a dream where someone else was driving in the dream, and I was okay with it. But they say that when you do that, it's someone else that's controlling you. Like you should be the driver.
Well, even
And
symbolically, like if you're, stepping away from the whole like spiritual kind of aspects of dreams and just psychological, someone else driving and you being in the back seat or in or the
Hmm.
passenger seat is symbolic of somebody else being in control of whatever,
Yes.
the other symbols are in your dream, right?
Yeah, and I don't kick
Because I've
somebody
had
out of
that.
the
Yeah.
driver's seat if they're driving in my dream. But like when I remember the dream, or in that dream I wasn't lucid, but I was like, oh, I was like,
Yeah.
driving,
Yeah.
So
Same. Yeah.
yeah. But in dreams that I've had to absolutely kick people out of my dreams, I have. So in that sense, I'm proud of myself.
I have a question for you guys. So, how many dreams have you guys had that seem very real that involved gray aliens?
Mm.
I've never had a dream with a gray alien.
I've never. Yeah, I don't think I've
Like
other than like
any aliens at all?
No.
Okay.
I've had a lot of meteor shower dreams, and I guess I have had a couple of alien dreams, but not necessarily grays. But there was one where I think we were going somewhere. We got out of the vehicle, like just me and a few friends, and got out of the vehicle. And I don't know like what we were doing and why we were out, but we looked up and there was a UFO kind of like a shuttle, like the V shuttles. And I was like, oh, cool. Like they're showing themselves pretty openly now. Great. And I was all excited. And then there was another one, and then they started shooting at each other. And I was like, oh, I don't like this anymore. Let's get out of here. And then we got in the car and off we went.
Oh, wow. Sounds like an Orion war dream.
Yeah,
Mm.
I highlighted Lucia's comment because she mentioned roller coaster. And I remember I had a roller coaster
Mm.
dream
Mm-hmm.
last night, actually. And also, so no gray aliens. There's 0 for Scotty. Lucia says with a reptilian. None for Melissa. Yes, aliens, but no gray ones. Okay, well, can you give us a flavor maybe? Alien dreams, but not grays, like said Laura as well. Oh, and Diana. Yeah.
You never said reptilians. Reptilians, I don't think. I never consider reptilians aliens,
No?
but that's just me. Reptilians are something different for me. It's
I've shared this dream before, but it's been a while, so I'm going to share it again. I was at my cousin's house. She lives out in the country, and we were sitting in her living room. It was a pretty good facsimile of her current. Well, I guess it was almost exactly the same one. And we're sitting there watching something on TV. I think we were watching the NFR, the National Finals Rodeo, or something like that. And I heard this bang. It was at night. I heard this bang on the front door. And then I heard it again, and I heard it again. I was like, what the heck is that? And we're looking at each other, and it literally sounded like something was throwing itself up against the door. And so I got up and I looked through the peephole, and I was like, you're not going to believe this. I remember saying this in the dream. You're not going to believe this. She goes, what is it? And I'm looking through the peephole, and I can see, because out in the country, out by your barn, a lot of times the state will put in, or the rural electric company will put in a light post right by your barn, so you get power to your barn, and you get a light post on it. And there's a bunch of these little purple dudes, there's purple again, standing around, probably 16, 17 of them, standing around in a glob, kind of staring up at that light. And I swung open the door, and I'm explaining all this to her, and I swung open the door, and I went, hey! I yelled at them like this. That gave me the creeps when I said that. And they all turned and looked at me, and I freaking woke up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ugh. So that's my only alien dream that I remember. Although I did have a girlfriend of mine. I woke up one morning and I kind of turned, our alarms went off. And I turned over and she looked terrible, just like she had stayed up boozing all night or something. I know she hadn't. And I said, are you okay? And she goes, they came last night.
oh,
Yeah. And I said, wow. And she goes, yeah, they were standing right there next to you. And so immediately I jump over and look down at the carpet for footprints to see if there's footprints in the carpet. No, there wasn't any. And she goes, I tried to wake you up and I tried to wake you up, but they were right there. And so that's my only other dream related experience that I've had with extraterrestrials.
Wow.
So-
But that was in real life that she told you that, right?
Yeah. That was
Crazy.
her
Oof.
experience, not
Oof.
mine. And
Yeah.
I didn't remember even dreaming that night. So they probably did the zap on me, put me out, because you hear abduction stories of somebody, the man or the woman, one of them waking up and the other one being completely catatonic or whatever. So
Hey, did she suffer from sleep paralysis?
Good question.
she would sleep with a weighted blanket. I don't know if she had sleep paralysis though, but she always slept with she always wanted to feel very safe. But she is also one that shared a UFO story with me that she had, and missing time, complete with missing time. And she's also the person I had my first psychic experiment with as well, where I sent them something telepathically and they got it right. Of course, it took 15 minutes to get it exchanged, but still, she got it. So, yeah, interesting. Super interesting.
Okay. I had sleep paralysis for years after I started like astral traveling in my dreams as a priest.
Really?
mm.
Oh,
For years.
I
and
wonder if that's to
all kinds of
keep you from acting out your dreams, because that's what I heard, that the reason our bodies shut off is so we're not sitting there beating the crap out of our partners or our spouse, or animals, or ourselves.
that would have
Because
been.
if we acted out our
Means we don't
dreams,
wander
it's
into
like
traffic.
flailing, beating the holy crap out of yourself.
You know what? Those were preteen years, and for like 2 of those preteen years, I slept with a cat who never left my side ever.
Ooh.
Mm.
So that's interesting. But they continued past that, and that, I mean, they tell me all these things like put a glass of water under your bed and do all these things, and
Hmm.
I'd wake up and the glass of water would be tipped over,
Hmm.
and I'd be like, "How is that even possible?" Because now the cat's dead. There's no one else around. Like,
Huh.
it's really wild.
Mm.
So that'd be something.
Well, did you feel rested, Diana? She was telling about an experience. Here, I'll share it with you guys. And we guess what? We're going to end up in Stonehenge tonight with a humongous pyramid there.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be that actually that would you put it that putting that idea in is awesome. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, Laura. That's why I always think SSP for me too, because of being preteen.
Actually, Stonehenge is a
Yeah.
better idea because it's a smaller circle, while the pyramid is enormous. We could all be at the pyramid, we wouldn't see each other, but at least with Stonehenge, we'd be able to find each other.
Yep,
That
the
was,
rocks are right there.
yeah. So Stonehenge it is.
I
I
mean-
ended the poll.
we can also intend to meet each other too, because you can go
Mhm.
to people as opposed to a place.
I've
And
done
that'll-
that with certain people, and I haven't been able to do that. But I'll try.
And that'll be interesting if we
Well,
see one
theoretically,
another.
anyway.
If we know like if we might all see Millie, but she could look completely different, but we'll know it's Millie.
Oh, the
That's
other.
fun.
Oh,
That's
because you
fun.
can see me in my other self. Or
Yeah.
one of my other selves.
On your
And
dream
if her mouth's
state.
moving and we can't hear her, then we'll know for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
I'm
holding up a
gonna-
sign. Millie.
Yeah.
She's holding up a sign.
I love it.
We laugh now, but watch. And it'll be interesting because we could get all kinds of comments tomorrow. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, hey, did you see me? Did I see you?"
Oh, Laura's gonna show up no pants.
Interesting.
Oh Lord. Well, like technically, could
Oh,
you
hi,
wear
Kelly.
pants if you're wearing a cloak? I'm missing people because now I'm like,
I don't think I've said hello to anybody. So hello, everybody.
Well, make sure
Yeah.
you do, because
I said
apparently
that,
I'm not
yeah.
very good at it.
no, really. Oh, I don't see how
Yeah.
that is.
Butterfly readings. I don't think I said hello to you. And Lakeside Laura, thank you so much for all. And Angel, I don't know. Scotty Boy said hi. I said hi to Scotty Boy. Thank you all for coming.
Lucia.
Tarot by Lucia. No, that's not
Lucia.
right. Lucia.
Lucia.
So now I've insulted people by saying their names wrong, but it's just what I do.
Here we go.
This is what I do.
I'm a phonetic nightmare, so don't worry about it.
Thank you for Kelly. Truth Company, Up Diana. Thank you all for coming.
Co-op. I think. Truth Co-op
Oh,
Diana.
it is Truth Co-op. Truth Co-op Diana. No, Truth Co-op Diana. Wow, I am really gonna. So everyone I've insulted, put it in the comments, and I'll apologize to you personally.
Oh, there's Mary Wins in her
Mary
other
Wins.
form.
Yay.
Hey, Mary.
I love that other form. I think it's so funny, that name.
So
Oh, and now I'm frozen.
let's.
Can you hear me?
Oh, but look, you're smiling.
We hear you fine. You're
I mean,
fine.
a little too big. Oh, dear.
That's what Trista will look like. She's going to be Miss Congeniality. So when you get to Stonehenge, that'll be Trista, and you'll know because she'll be all happy. Because she likes to stay up all night, so she'll be really happy. I might be a little cranky.
I wouldn't say I like it. Hey, I got a good sleep last night. That was
I know,
that was
I'm proud of
crazy.
you. You've been sleeping so well.
Yeah, me too. Way to go, body and brain.
All right. So, is there anything that we have to retrieve or do once we get to Stonehenge, other than to just meet? We're gonna start off slow.
I think the point is just saying hi to each other, at least, at least meeting and knowing it's possible. And then actually, everyone needs to, well, if you can, keep a notebook near your bed so when you wake up in the morning, you can write it down and whatever you got from it, and we can discuss it later on, and we can use Victor's Truth Wave, or there's so many places. There's Victor's Truth Wave every day, and then there's twice a day about that, and there's also Nuestra Talbarasa, this thing. So just write it down anywhere. We'll talk about it.
In the comments.
And then if she's smiling, Tris gets so
I
happy.
know. Look at that. I love it. What a great way to be
The
frozen.
mannequin challenge. I don't know, mannequins creep me out. I'm sure they come to life at night.
Oh, geez. Did you ever see the Doctor Who episode where they're called angels or something, but they're statues? And
Yeah, weeping
when you
angels.
close weeping angels. Oh, that was the creepiest episode of Doctor Who, I think, ever.
No.
But when you close your eyes or turn your back to them, they could move, but they couldn't move as long as you were looking at them, right?
The quantum locks. There were
I
multiple.
mean, it sounds like Mannequin from, remember Mannequin, the
Yes.
I love
80s movie?
That was so cute.
That was a great movie.
Which one? There were two of them.
I'll never forget when they're riding on the motorcycle and then someone sees her, so then she's like a mannequin on the back of the motorcycle.
Kim Cattrall.
Oh, yes.
That was one.
Yes, yeah.
Little China. I love that one too.
What? Big Trouble in Little China? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Right, with
It's not real genius, but it's good.
No, it's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
I got to do another movie episode.
So we've hit the hour. Anything else
Mannequin
for us to,
Skywalker.
yeah, I saw that and I didn't want to comment on it, but you have. So
No.
Oh my God, Mannequin Skywalker.
yeah, that blew my mind. I didn't know what to do with it. So
That's good. That's really good.
My side. Ouch.
the chat. Yeah, you guys. Wait.
Oh, wait. Who is it? Somebody wanted to hear what your results were from the test last week, like what you identified more with.
Me?
Yes. Do you
Yeah.
have your notes?
Yeah,
Your notebook?
because you weren't here.
Oh, bugger. You asked the
Oh.
wrong time.
Oh, didn't you say, though? Hang on.
I did. See, that's the problem.
Give me a
I
second.
did, but
I think you told us on Discord.
but that was
I'll just go to
last
Discord
week
real
was
quick.
messed up. Last week because I did it and then I wrote everything down and then I disappeared for the day. Honestly, I don't know what happened last week. Last week I was gone. I left my body or left something. I don't know what happened last week. I do
wonder.
have notes though. I could look it up because I'm actually using.
Well, I'm looking because I think that you told us in Discord.
Yeah, I was
have
stuck
more
between
So I'm
two.
almost there.
been
I think it was
some-
Lemuria and Atlantis.
No, it's Avalon. It was
It was Avalon? Okay.
Avalon and
Oh,
Lemuria.
Lemuria.
it makes sense why he would want Stonehenge. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, that does. You're right. You're 100% right there. Can I search? Oh, yes, oh, that's right. Av.
You can search in there, yeah.
Perhaps. Yeah. I don't remember how to search.
I just found it. I don't
Oh,
know
you-
how to do it on a computer usually. Do.
I bet you he's right that it is Avalon, but I wonder if he got Avalon for both sections.
Oh, his results.
I can't
They're
find
in
it.
Discord.
Yes, they're in Discord.
How come I couldn't find it?
I just thought of it too now.
So I did write it down.
There we go. Oh, okay. So equal in section 2, Atlantean and Avalon, and section 4 was mostly Avalon.
Yes. Yes, that was yes, that's it. But it was really the section 1 was it was like 16 and 16 and 13, so it was really close. And then the last one, which is AB, and it was mostly Avalon there. But I did watch the show twice for reasons I won't disclose.
I did too. But I kept falling asleep too. I was laughing a lot. It was so good.
She kept falling asleep. I think she's calling us boring.
No. It's the same affliction that Lucky had. I was literally like a narcolep, like for like a good week and a half. I would just get up and pass right out. I just didn't have any energy for anything. Everything exhausted me, and I just slept.
No, it's this whole week with just starting last week with Truth Wave, I would do it and I would just go out and I would sit, go out, and then wake up like 10, 15 minutes after the show was done, completely done. And
That
just
used to
appear
happen to me during Truth Wave.
with the first or second when you breathe into the blue. Wow, I'm not even getting that much. Yes, the first pulse, just gone.
Yeah, that would happen to me in the beginning. What's funny now, we're talking about dreaming. One of the times last week when I was falling asleep and it was a nighttime session, right? So I was asleep, I was napping. That's not even sleeping. I was napping. And I remember hearing Victor's voice wake me up to get to Truth Wave. And then I woke up and it was like 40 after or something. I was like, oh shit.
Oh wow.
So wild. And it was like, and you were like, come on. And I was like, oh, okay. And I woke up. It was wild.
That is wild. Do you guys ever have those, like when you're just about to fall asleep with your body, like where your arm will flip or or something
always.
like that, your arm will move or your leg will kick or something like that? Do you guys ever have that experience?
Yes,
Like a
a lot.
spasm.
Often, yeah. Very recently, and I scared the crap out of Cushy. She just flew.
When
Yeah, it's
I get
twitched.
those things, those little twitches, I know that my body's telling me that I need to travel.
You need what?
To
That you
travel.
need to.
That I'm going to go on a mission.
Oh,
I got to get to
Oh.
work then, and they want me to go to sleep.
interesting.
So
I think I read somewhere a long time ago, like where they were researching why that happens, and at that time they didn't know, but this was also like probably 35 years ago. So hopefully they figured it out by now.
that when you dream that you're falling, that it's supposedly some caveman memory or something, but I don't know. But I know that when I do and I'm trying, and it's like I've waited too long to go to sleep. It's like get to bed already. I often dream I'm on some kind of mission or stakeout or something. So that's why I say that, guys.
Mhm.
She can't even hold up a sign.
Oh, I love it though. I mean, that's like,
Ventriloquista Trista, the twisted mystic
how happy
witchy
she is.
sister. Oh my dear God.
That's beautiful. No, Scotty.
Scotty, no. I don't have any response for Scotty, but it happens so often though. So, and then milk for snacks and some of his comments. Yeah, it's. Thank you all for your wonderful comments. I really appreciate every single one of them. Even if I say I don't know what to say, it means because I appreciate them so much.
This is floods and near Armageddon, sort of abandoned. Oh, is that what Diana dreams? What? I dreamt that I was a couple of months ago there was all that flooding the monsoon season or something in Pakistan and there was all those people being lost. Okay, so around that time, before I heard of what was going on, I had a dream that I was driving up a mountain and I remember getting to that mountain town and it kind of seemed like a seaside town to me, but I didn't see any kind of like I guess there was an ocean by there. I don't know why I thought it was a seaside town. And I remember waiting in a room, picking up people, jumping in the car, and as I'm jumping back in the car, I'm driving, of course. And I'm driving down the mountain now and roads are literally getting washed away. And then later on, I saw the reports about what was going on in Pakistan. I thought that was
Ooh.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So we got to end the show because Lakeside Laura's going, and why?
No,
She's
we've
not
got an
here.
hour.
Another
If
20 minutes.
she only announced it now, we've got like an hour and 41 minutes.
Oh, Diana's had that dream too. Oh, see, so maybe when I see Diana, I'll know her because like we work together because we all know each other, and that's why we all hang out together and we all watch the same shows and we're all drawn to each other. It's a belief that I have. So yeah, so it
Very
can't need to
interesting.
be like thousands of people.
Thousands.
So here's a funny story, if I may. It's not a lucid dream, but it is a dream. So I had this dream that that for some reason I was hanging out with Justin Trudeau and he was flirting with me like hardcore. And I thought, oh my God, like what a weird fucking dream. Do I even want to tell anyone this? And so I go to put it on Facebook when I obviously decided that I would tell people. And I open up Facebook and I'm like, oh, Facebook memories. So I start going through the Facebook memories. And the year before, on that exact day, I had had the exact same dream. And I have no recollection of the first time, except that it was documented there. Same day, same dream.
Wow.
And same weird ass dream. Like, why? Come on, brain. Like,
Kelly.
we don't need to go there.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't.
But yeah, that's the weirdest coincidence that yeah.
That is
Anyway,
weird. I would
sorry, what were you
never.
saying?
I would never have a dream with any politician, and you had two of them.
Well, neither would I if I could help it. Good Lord.
Wait, two politicians? Who was the first one? It wasn't always Justin Trudeau?
No, it was both times.
Oh, okay, I thought I zoned out there.
Both times it was the same. Yeah.
Or maybe the first one was the
good
real
Lord.
Justin Trudeau and the second one was his clone.
Maybe.
Seems to be a lot of that going around, the Jim Carrey stuff going around right now.
Yeah, that's a whole show in of itself.
Oh my God, maybe that would be next. Who's next? Who is next week? Millie.
Yeah.
Millie's
maybe
next
we'll do
week.
That'll be a fun one.
Oof, that's a tough one. Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not mine. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah, that's great. Because I don't want it.
Yeah, that's.
I'll participate,
yes.
absolutely, but the amount of rabbit holes you can go with that, oof.
Mhm.
That's an easy show, though. Absolutely. But it's yours.
No. That's fun. I like
Oof,
that.
so, are we good, or do you want to continue on for another?
I'm good.
I'm
Another
good.
24 minutes to meet, last week.
Well, but
When we did 1 hour, 44 and 55 seconds,
there was a reason for
which
that.
is so fun.
You picked one of the most intricate subjects, and it was honestly, I watched it, and it didn't feel like it. It did not. I actually watched it once regular, and the other one I watched it twice the speed. But the first time, it didn't feel like an hour and 45 minutes, whatever it was. It was
Yeah, agreed.
it didn't feel like it. It went really well. It was really
Oh yeah.
it was a good show that people could really use because you were very good about that. You were intricate. No, that's not the word I was looking for. You were detail oriented. You explained everything really well. But
Well, thank you.
thank you all for coming.
Look, I'm really happy about it. Can you tell?
Absolutely, you can all tell. Everyone can tell. Even Scotty Boy can tell.
Mhm.
Thank you all for coming. Lakeside Laura, Butterfly Readings, Truth Co-op, Diana. I got it right that time.
There you go.
Arrow by Lucia. I'm sorry. Lakeside Laura, you're still here. Thank you.
She is.
Of course she is.
I love that.
Drums. I lost a lot. They keep going. You guys keep commenting. Drums for you. Drum stud for you. I'm never gonna get. Thank you all for Christine.
That's
Fry.
Mary.
Thank you. Oh, it's Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys know the real names versus the stage names, and I go all stage names. Oh, Lovey, whatever, high 6QW.
It's just lovely.
Thank you all for coming. We appreciate it, and it is great. You guys come and watch our show and comment, and it's great. And those who are watching and not commenting, I understand you because that's what I do too most of the time. But you can talk. It's okay. We won't bother you.
We love the replay gang.
I guess see you next week.
Appreciate you.
We'll be back next week. I'll be hosting. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hopefully my computer will be straightened out where I don't have to go to the right of my laptop so you can see me. But we'll be back. And
Yes,
if
we
not,
will.
we'll pick a backup person.
Thank you guys. Thank you all that
Have a
came
great night. Have a
to
great
be with
week.
us tonight.
Mhm.
Take care.
Yeah,
Bye.
Victor needs to freeze. Yeah, you
Namaste.
haven't had any tech issues. That's not fair.
Namaste.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.